Let me guess, you're already creating content, or you're at least thinking about creating content, but deep down, you know that it's not doing what you want it to do. It's not bringing in any new leads, it's not bringing in any new calls, and it's not bringing in any new clients. So now you're thinking, why did I pay this videographer to make me a cool edit if it's not really doing anything for my business? What a lot of business owners do is either they create the videos themselves or they hire some professional to create high quality videos, but it still doesn't convert. It all looks good on the page, but it doesn't actually increase revenue. If you're a business owner who knows that social media is an insanely powerful tool to bring in an increase of revenue, but doesn't know how to optimize it and use it the best way, then keep watching. So what we do is we work with businesses who actually sell something valuable. A few examples of the businesses we work with are restaurants, lawyers, real estate agents, auto dealerships, online coaches, and even personal brands making over 10K a month. So obviously, if you're a business owner watching this and you have a business, I know that you're doing a good job because you wouldn't have a business to begin with. You know how to operate a business and you know enough to keep the business afloat. But your content and your online presence isn't keeping up. You probably know you need to be posting more, and you probably know that social media is the new TV. But the content you're putting out isn't translating to sales. And time, yeah, you don't have much of that as a business owner. Trust me, as one myself, I know. So if that sounds like you, please keep watching. But if you're looking for a cool montage and some nice flashy edits that are just gonna make you look cool versus other competitors, then I'm not the guy for you. Okay, so I'll tell you the real reason why your content isn't converting. You're either posting randomly with no strategy, working with a videographer who doesn't understand strategy and marketing, or you're waiting for your brand to be absolutely perfect before you go all in on the content. And I hate to break it to you, but I'm very transparent. I'm gonna tell you now that none of those will actually lead to growth. You see, most creators are chasing views or engagement, but what we really are looking for are leads, conversions, and sales. Because at the end of the day, likes, shares, views don't pay the bills. Our clients do. So in a nutshell, I can tell you now, you don't have a content problem, you just have a strategy problem. Lucky for you, you're watching my video. Now let me tell you something about what we do. It's pretty different. We build content systems that generate pipeline, not just presence. In other words, we're not just shooting pretty videos, we're creating high converting content that drives more leads, more bookings, more reservations, inbound DMs, traffic to your funnel, and most importantly, an actual return on your investment. Okay, so this is how we'll work. I sit down with you on a call. We're gonna map out a custom content strategy specifically tailored to you that targets your niche, your goals, and your offer. We're gonna be filming 1 to 2 times a month in bulk. I'll make sure we're hitting all emotional triggers, hooks, attention grabbers, and of course, most importantly, the call to actions. My team's gonna handle the editing, the formatting, the posting, and even the repurposing if it's needed. But hold on, the most important thing is we're gonna track results. Because what's the point of content if we're not actually moving the needle? I also want to let you know that this is not theory. This is what I've been doing for all of my clients for the past several years. Now hold on, just in case you're still wondering if this actually works, check this out.
My name is Jonathan Anwar from JJ Entertainment, and he is always spot on time, really good at communicating. Overall, I would say Madrids Media, him and his team are absolutely amazing. I highly recommend checking them out.
Hi, my name is Chris. This is Experience. Welcome, as you can see right behind me. Madrid's always here to help us create new content, and that's what brings in the traffic, that's what brings in the people, that's what boosts your revenue, that's what boosts your sales. We're almost 2 years in the business now. I would say we've increased, I want to say 4%, which is a big number. That's a huge number. And this is weekly sales. I would 100% recommend Madrid, 100%. He's the only person that I would recommend.
So if you're doing good work, if your business actually has momentum, but you know you can be scaling faster with content that actually performs, then this is your next step. What you're gonna do right now is you're gonna click below to book a call with me. We'll take a look at your content strategy, see where the gaps are, and if it's the right fit, then we'll make a custom strategy tailored specifically to you. I'm very transparent, no bluff, no guessing. It's really just real strategy and real results. But hold on, let me be really real with you right now. This is not gonna be cheap. This is not Fiverr, this is not Upwork. Most importantly, this is not gonna be for people who just want to try it out and see what happens. This is for people who are serious about growth and actually value a return on their investment. But anyways, if you're ready to turn your content into a sales asset, and if you're tired of just winging it and ready to actually scale intentionally, go down below, book the call with me, and let's actually build something that works.